Bud Nation, Michael Crafton with your Friday weekly update on November the 1st. Today's safety topic of the week is bloodborne pathogens. Bloodborne pathogens are infectious microorganisms present in blood that can cause disease in humans. Some people who are infected with specific blood diseases may not show symptoms. For this reason, all human body blood and body fluids should be considered infectious, and all precautions should be taken to avoid contact with human blood and bodily fluids, as bloodborne pathogens may be transmitted by non-intact skin, cuts, burns, rashes, touching or handling of contaminated materials, or by blood or other infectious bodily fluids encountered into your eyes, nose, or mouth. When administering first aid, when there is a potential for coming in contact with body fluids or blood, please follow the universal precaution guidelines. These include wearing impervious gloves, wearing a face shield to protect the entire face, using resuscitation devices, wash down areas that may have been in contact with fluids, and make sure that you report if you've come in contact with any of those bodily fluids or blood to your supervisor, so that we can take the proper action steps to make sure that we contaminate that and help get you seek the help that you need in support of making sure we rid those of your own body. And always make sure, in summary, to always treat the fluids as potential hazards, and just be very careful and use common sense. I think as we're going through our daily routines, sometimes we forget that these things can and will happen randomly, and we just can't predict those. So just use common sense when working around blood and bodily fluids, and just make sure you wear protective PPE and with gloves and face shields. So be safe out there. It's really important to the Bud Nation, but also to me as personally. A bunch of shout outs. This is my favorite part of the Friday update, recognizing those at Bud that are just going above and beyond and kicking butt, but doing the things that we do to believe in our chapters. Congratulations to Heecham, and him and his family had the birth of their baby daughter. She was born on Tuesday night. Everyone is happy and healthy. Heecham, it's extremely amazing to go through that process, and we're really proud that you welcome to this world, to the Bud family, your daughter. So congratulations. Big teamwork out to Mr. Curly Gibbs. He is a technician in our Indianapolis branch in the KEC department. He was able to reroute his schedule and help out our Fort Wayne market with some overflow of work as our demand continues to be high in that market. Curly, we appreciate you believing in your chapters, utilizing the TM teamwork, and just holding us accountable to getting those jobs done. So congratulations. You're a role model for the organization. We really appreciate that. Curly, we had a very, very awesome shout out from one of our biggest customers in Indianapolis as well, Indianapolis' office for our fire protection division. They were called in at the last minute. It was Tony Caldwell and EJ Knapp to help get a restaurant open after remodel. One of our customers, a competing company, actually got the call from the general contractor. However, the restaurant owner, who's very loyal to Bud, said, we only want Bud to touch our equipment. So we went in and realized that the general contractor did not do exactly what they should have done, which put us in a bind, and we had to order some overnight parts, and we had to work all through the night to make sure that they could open the next day on time. So EJ and Tony, absolutely tremendous job. You went above and beyond. The customer was extremely happy, and they're singing our praises all over the place because they were able to open. And a lot of times when we go through things like Tony and EJ and Curly, and I know that this stuff happens all the time in all of our branches, but we don't always hear the great things. And I think it's really important that we continue to announce, but also project all the things that nobody hears, sees, or feels of the things that we go through to keep our customers safe and happy, but more importantly from a life safety perspective. So great job, entire Bud team. Great job to the ones in the Indianapolis KEC and FP department, and let's keep those coming in so we can keep recognizing people all over the country. We had an enormous referral bonus program payout this week actually. $4,500 was sent out to the people that referred employees to Bud. We had a really great hiring month this month. We hired, I think, over 35 people as an organization. Most of those are starting to come in as referrals, and that $4,500 is literally cash given to people that are referring those new employees at Bud. So with the holidays coming up, with the holiday season, but just gift giving season and the first of the year. It's so important that you use this as your side hustle. You can make some really great extra cash by just referring good people to work at Nailbud, and it's a double bonus. You get money, they get money, but Nailbud gets really great people to surround ourselves with from a team perspective because they're coming from our hardworking Nailbudians. So please keep those coming. 3 birthdays this week. Pete Karkoff, happy birthday. Evan Eisenberg and Ryan French, happy birthday. Have a great birthday week. It's I'm so glad to be able to celebrate that with you. And 3 anniversaries. We have a 1-year anniversary with Laval Gardner. A happy 1-year anniversary. The first year is always the toughest, getting to know the skill, getting to know the company and the culture. But now that you made it past your first year, I can really see some great things in your future. And I hope you stay with us for a long time. So congrats, Laval. We have 2 3-year anniversaries. Chris Hosier, congratulations on making it to your 3rd year at Nailbud. I'm really excited to continue to watch you grow and build a solid career in the foundation by believing in your chapters. Like most of the people that make it to their 3rd year, including our next 3-year anniversary, we hear your names a lot as people we can rely on in the senior management meetings. And it's so important that you remember the opportunity you have ahead of you, especially as you continue to earn tenure at Nailbud. And Scott Mathis, happy 3-year anniversary. I actually heard your name this week for stepping up last week, so I appreciate that. Scott, you're definitely appreciated at Nailbud, and a lot of the things that we talk about the chapters concept, you're embodying every single letter. So thank you for doing that, Scott. So congrats, Laval, Chris, and Scott, for your anniversaries. Looking forward to many more years to come with you. Have an awesome week. It's the first day of November. Let's make it a really great holiday season. Chapters.